Good afternoon and welcome to Wednesday Whispers with Abba Father. Today's message is one that I received personally, in the sense of that it's a task that I'm supposed to do. And without going into too much detail, I have to talk to you about religion and then ask you to, or challenge you to ask Abba, what is the old covenant, hofas, what does the old covenant's power, what is the power that it holds over you? What is it that keeps you in the old covenant? And what is the new covenant that Abba will have with you? What does that look like? Because in my experience, it will be different for each person. So, what I want to share with you is religion, and it's kind of to lay a foundation that when you ask Abba the question of what's the power the old covenant has on you, some of these things might actually be some of the powers. Okay, so religion consists of 7 things that needs to be brought to your attention. The first one is fear of. It's fear of failing, fear of missing out, fear of losing something, fear of being ashamed, fear of being disappointed, fear of making a mistake, fear of being wrong, fear of being abandoned. And then the second thing is control. Religion requires you to control your behavior, to control others' behavior, to control your emotions, your state of mind, your being, to control others' emotions, others' state of mind, and others' being, to control your reactions, others' reactions, to control your life, and then control others' life, to control the outcomes, control events, control situations. Okay, religion is all about control. Number 3, rules. So the rules are there to prevent the fears, right? To prevent you from being ashamed, being disappointed, making a mistake, being wrong, or being abandoned, right? And then the rules are also there to help you to control. Okay? Then the 4th thing about religion is pride. So it says, I'm good because of what I do. And it says, I'm defined by my actions. Number 5, blame. Religion is about blame. Bad things happen to bad people, right? So if something bad happens, you did something wrong, or you are to blame. The 6th thing is calculate. You have to constantly calculate your actions and how it will influence others and the image of Abba that you need to make others see, right? So you constantly are aware to calculate, how will this influence, what will people think of me? It's actually fear of man if you think about it. And then the 7th one is judge, is then, are you controlling enough? Are you calculating? Are you in line? So that's the 7 things that keep religion intact for us. And I know this is part of why we are not experiencing being co-seated. And why we are not experiencing Abba's love in a full manner is because of this. And remember, I can only share this with you because I experienced these things and I've had them in my life. And Abba brought this to my attention. Praise him, because it means that he loves and cares so much for us that he wants us to address these things. So when I asked the question about the old covenant, this is what I received. It's a blessing versus a punishment, and it's holy versus unholy, and it's rules and calculations, and it's right and wrong, and then these standards that need to be kept or met. And the thing about it is, constantly it's this either or. It's these two opposites. And it's quite difficult then for the mind, an unconscious mind, to move into a place of, there's only one thing left, and that is unconditional love. That's it. That's it. That's it. The new covenant is unconditional love. And the amazing thing about it is it's different for each person. So for someone, it's safety. For someone else, it's being celebrated. For someone else, like for me, for example, it's having the ability or being able to share what he's doing. To be a part of, to be included. Isn't that awesome? So for each person it will be different, but the base for New Covenant is unconditional love. Just that. And you know, it's interesting that maybe a year ago, if someone said this to me and said, well, New Covenant is only about love, I would have said, yeah, but what about blah, 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 blah. And now, if I look back and I think about that blah, 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 it's all religion. Because there is nothing else. There is nothing that you should do and nothing that you can do can make Abba love you less or love you more. So yes, I challenge you, ask the question. Ask Abba the question about what of the old covenant has power over you? And what is the new covenant for you individually? Whoo! I look forward to experience. If someone wants to give feedback on it, I look forward to hear what he told you. Have a blessed Wednesday.